If you want to make some adorable decorations for Valentine's Day, lucky us, we have Amber Ladley from Knack in East Hampton here to show you how to make these adorable paper flowers that can make a big impact in your house and will really impress your Valentine. Thanks for being here, Amber.
Thanks for having me, Ashley.
Now, everyone in the studio is really so amazed at how cute these are and how simple they are to make. What are the supplies that go into it?
Yeah, so the first thing you need is paper cut into squares, anywhere between 3 to 5 inches. So 3 inches for the smaller flowers, 5 inches for the bigger flowers. And you can use anything from book pages to maps to scrapbook paper. We've got some pink lined notebook paper here.
So really anything that you have around the house, and even books, old books, anything that you have. Old books,
yep. These ones are from security envelopes, so junk mail, comic books, anything that you have lying around and for paper. And then you need some stems, so you can use a variety of things. I've got some glow sticks here. I've got knitting needle, a crazy straw, and a pencil. You can use skewers, any kind of stem.
So obviously we now know you should never throw anything away because you never know what you could use it for.
That's right.
All right, now so you have your paper, you have your stem, a glue gun with a glue stick.
Yep, and then just some centers. So we've got bottle caps, tiddlywinks, shank buttons, all kinds of things. So we'll start folding the paper.
Okay.
So what you need, like I said, the square piece, and you're going to flip it over into a diamond shape here.
Okay.
Fold the bottom corner up to the top corner.
So this is like origami, right? I mean, it is.
It is origami, except you do use the glue gun. And then these outside corners are going to get folded up to the top here.
Okay. And it does have to be a square, so no matter what your paper is, you want to make sure that you cut it into a perfect square.
Right.
Okay.
And for these ones, I used just a slightly bigger square so it would be easier to see. And then once you've got your two flaps folded up, you'll pull one up so it's standing up here.
Yep.
And then using your finger, just kind of insert it there and press down to flatten it. So the crease of this petal will get lined right up against that square.
It's a good thing I didn't learn this in grammar school because I would have been making these flowers classes. Okay.
Yep, and then just fold this flap
fold
back.
This down. All right.
And then same thing on the other side.
Okay. Oh, there we go. This is something you could do with your kids and make for family members.
Definitely. A lot of kids, it's very simple to do once you get to know it.
I feel like I'm having trouble. No.
There you go. Yeah, and just flatten that down.
All right, we're in business. We're in business. Maybe don't zoom in on mine because it's not as good as Amber's. Okay.
And then fold these in half.
Okay. Like this?
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
And this becomes your petal. So we're going to make 5 of these. I've already got a couple started, and then we're going to glue them all together. So you just put a little bit of glue.
All right. Does mine look the same as yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then don't fold, just kind of round it. And it helps to hold the glue a little bit.
Okay.
Pinch it closed.
Like this. And you feel like you're working with a child that's never done this
Not
before.
at all.
How's that?
No, the first one's a little bit more difficult. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy.
I know, our producer, Michelle, was in here earlier, and she got really excited about her pink flower that she made. It's amazing how much fun it can be to make something like this.
Yes.
Did I do that right?
You did.
It look like yours?
Exactly.
Okay.
And so you just do one more, and then we're going to have enough to make a flower.
And the stems can be anything. I see here you also have like skewers and chopsticks, all different things.
Yeah, and this one we're going to use a paintbrush. The bristles had hardened, so I thought it would make a good stem for this paper.
Yeah, because usually you just throw it away.
That's right.
Now, what do you recommend for storing these things? Because my problem is I may save it, but I save them in all different parts of my house. So then if I wanted to make a paper flower, I'd be on a scavenger hunt to try to find them.
Yeah, maybe saving all the, if you go to throw away something like a glow stick that might be a good stem, then just put it in a jar with all things that are similar to it that might be used for the same purpose.
A jar, and maybe have like a little workbench in your basement or something where you store it all?
Yeah, definitely, if you have the space.
And also, I know last time you were here, like the little clementine wood containers.
Yes.
I always said that I recycled them. I got rid of them, but to hang on to them.
Oh,
because
definitely.
You never know.
We use them all over the store at NAC.
Okay, I think I'm doing this right.
Yeah, you've got it.
Oh wow, it does. Yeah, once you do one, it gets a little easier.
Here, and this needs
Need a little more glue.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna glue all those together, and we're almost done with that. And then because we've got about a minute left, but it just goes to show how quick it is to do this. Once you've made your flower, then you take your very easy.
Yep. So I'm gluing all of the petals together.
And then you take your stem, which in this case is a paintbrush with the bristles that had hardened, so it's no longer, you can no longer use it to paint with. And then how do you attach that?
Well, you just kind of fix this here. Just kind of put it right into the center.
Okay.
And then I push it up through a little bit. That way we can add a little bit of glue.
Oh, and glue it. Okay, I
And then pull it back down to glue it.
And it's okay if you get glue on the top because you're going to want to put...
We're going to put a button on the top, right? I
I
didn't
love
hold this
it.
quite long enough.
So, well, you know, for the sake of TV, we are under a time constraint, but we do want to show the finished ones that you have here and show how pretty they could be as a centerpiece or to give to someone. And they're flowers that will never die. They could keep them on their table as a centerpiece all season long. And so there they are right there. They're so pretty. I love them. Thanks so much, Amber.
Thank you.
This was really fun. I can't wait to go home and make some origami paper flowers.
Oh, good. Thanks so much. You're welcome.
Later in the show, we're going to show you how to make Valentine's Day garland as well.
Ladies, gentlemen, up your game this year. Surprise your Valentine with more than just flowers and a smooch. Decorate the house with Valentine's garlands, am I right?
Yes, because flowers and a smooch just won't
Not
do
enough
it.
this year. It's
Not,
2014.
Not this
Up your
year.
games, everybody.
Macy Fael is from NAC in East Hampton, and she joins us to show you how to make Valentine's Day garland. And you have many different options.
I do. I have
So
a
many
lot.
garlands.
Yeah, I went a little crazy. I just love garlands because I feel like if you put anything in multiples on a string, it's really pretty.
And you can
I don't
use
know
it
why.
year after year.
Yeah.
Just because.
It is. And
Anything on a string.
And obviously it's not just for Valentine's Day, but for decorating for any holiday or occasion. So on this side, there's some really simple ideas. This one is just some pom-poms that I had, just with a needle and thread. Just thread right through and you have a nice festive thing. They're really nice to hang like in a doorway or off of a fireplace mantle or
That's all
window.
you did? A needle and thread?
Yeah,
And
it took literally 5 minutes. Yeah, just a needle and a thread.
This would be great
and
for
then I put a button
homemade-
on the end to hold it all, but yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? We do something like this in Christmas time too. Homemade garlands for our Christmas trees.
Yes,
Love this.
exactly. And this one, you need a sewing machine, but also so pretty. And you just take your strips of felt, or you could do little hearts in felt if you wanted something else. And you just sort of line them up and you feed them through the sewing machine. You could even do it with paper, like paper circles are really pretty. You can sew.
Oh yeah, but the felt may last a little longer.
And it's just kind of fluttery and pretty.
This one, doing it with cloth, is a similar principle, but this seems a lot easier because it seems like we're just tying.
Easy. Yes, this is literally just tying strips of fabric onto a string.
And when you have that shirt that doesn't fit anymore or gets a little stained, cut around the stain and just do
or
this.
you have an old T-shirt, just cut it up, tie it on a string, and you have a party decoration.
There we go.
Oh my gosh! See, like it's one of those things. Like it's so simple.
Yeah,
like,
and you can tie it with yarn or twine or whatever you have to do the string.
So these are some examples. Do you mind if we start making a few?
Yeah. So this is a paper chain heart garland. Very, very simple, and that is with strips of paper and a stapler. So what you do is you take 4 strips of paper, about 6 inches each, staple it at the end, fold 2 down, and look, you have a heart. Right? And then you add 2 more.
And then staple those 4 again.
Staple those, and you just keep going.
Now, can we get one? Just try it one more time?
Yeah.
We want to make sure everyone at home can do it. So we've got.
There you go.
So you said 4 pieces of paper, right?
Right. Well, we can
You staple
continue
them
with this
together.
one if you want to hold the end of that stuff. And then you've got your next heart.
And now actually
so I
put
add
2 more pieces of paper to it. I'm getting the knack of this.
Going up like wings almost. No, that's okay.
Oh,
okay.
Like that. That's okay.
It's okay.
So
you just started.
Yeah. So then you have your end. You staple.
I never was the crafty one,
There you
but hey,
go.
you're turning me into a...
Right, I am. And then however many you want to add, you have a cute little
Wings
chain.
up.
Let's do
Yeah,
one
wings
more,
up.
just to prove that Ashley can do it. Here we go.
Wings up.
You got this.
Staple.
See, Macy and Amber, you're making me a crafty woman.
All right. And you can just keep going.
Love
That's it.
Now there's also other ideas here. Let's
Yes.
see. We have what looks like egg
So
crates.
yeah, the typical egg crate that you can do a lot of things with.
So cute.
You love that one, huh?
I love it.
This is just the ends, the little cups in the egg crate.
Mm-hmm.
You just cut them out, and it's going to become a flower. So just snip maybe 6 or 7 times around your egg crate.
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4.
trying
Oh, there's
with-
already one cut out for you.
Oh, thank you. That makes life easier. My hands are still cold from being outside.
Yep, you're doing it right.
So just a few cuts around it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then this is the fun part that your kids will like. You take it and you go smash.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have this sort of ugly looking flower, right? You just go around, trim around it until you have something pretty like that.
Well, that's easy.
Right.
Yeah, and the kids can... Oh, I think I just broke that petal.
No, it
Okay,
doesn't
so this
matter.
is
It
the
doesn't
flower.
have to be perfect. Yes.
And now I make it pretty.
And now you make it pretty.
He
Just-
loves me. He
just-
loves me not. It
Oh,
broke.
there you
That's
go.
okay.
No,
just-
I've ruined it. I've ruined it.
You know
This is
what?
going to be the
I'm-
flower
Never
that...
mind.
I'm proud of you, Ashley, no matter what.
And then you can paint it or not, leave it natural. And I painted these pink with a little white heart in the middle and hot glued them to a piece of twine.
Let's show this off.
Right.
So cute.
Right.
Painted
That's
them and then put little hearts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And if the kids help you, then they really
Yeah,
get
they love
excited
the
every
smashing
year
part. So.
about... No, do you know from experience that your
Yes,
kids like
yes.
the smashing?
We-
They
Beautiful.
help you do this?
There you go.
She's lying to
Yes.
us. These are ugly, ugly flowers. But we tried
Put a
hard.
little paint
Beauty's in the
on
eye
it.
of the beholder.
That's a good point.
Macy
Exactly.
loves it.
Trim around
There we go.
it. It's
That's
fine.
the best that I could do
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
I'm going to
at
blame
that.
my cold hands.
Perfect.
And then I could show
Nice
you
work.
one more with
One
the
more,
toilet paper
yeah.
roll if we have time.
Absolutely. Here we go. We have about 30
yep.
seconds. Toilet
Okay.
paper roll?
Can you grab me the other one that I've already sort of smashed
Yes.
a little bit? So if you sort of fold your toilet paper roll, just indent a little bit on the top, and you just kind of use your fingers to sort of smush it around until it's a heart shape like this.
Oh.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay.
How's it
Right,
look?
like that. That's oh, look at that.
at this one.
Perfect.
Wasn't that one already done?
No, it wasn't.
No.
I made it awesome.
And then all you do is you fold it and you just snip it.
That's
Aha.
it?
Yep, you cut it into rings or hearts, and then look, you have a heart.
And then you just glue
And
them
then you
together?
just glue them together, and I tied a
You got
string
one
on the
of
end.
these.
And you could even paint them if you, wanted
could
to,
paint
but
the-
you went
yeah.
all natural.
I would go ahead and paint this first before cutting, a lot easier. Paint the outside and
The
then.
things I don't think about. What would I do without you
Well,
in my
it's
life?
trial and error, you know.
Oh
And,
my
you-
gosh, I can't wait to
Yeah.
come visit you.
I
Say,
know.
Changed my
Unfortunately, we're out of
life.
time, but
Yes, I got it.
MyMaxicool.com's got all this good stuff. And coming up, don't